If you're starting to think about retirement, maybe not this year, but sometime soon, you're probably asking yourself, where should I live? This might sound like a simple question, but once you start really thinking about it, it's a big decision. You're not just picking a house. You're choosing how you spend your time, where your money will go, and what kind of life you want to have every day. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through what most people actually think about when they're trying to figure out where to retire. I'm going to be honest with you, really honest, about whether Lexington, Kentucky might be the right place for you. But first, thank you for watching. My only goal with this channel is to provide you with value so you feel confident making the best decisions for yourself and for your family. If you'd like to stay connected, hit that subscribe button or check out the link in the description to schedule a call. I love connecting with our viewers. Let's start with this. When people start planning for retirement, here's what's actually on their mind, even if they don't say it out loud. Number one, money and cost of living. You want to enjoy retirement, not spend every day worrying about bills. Most people want to live somewhere where housing is affordable, groceries and gas don't feel outrageous, and you can go out and do things without spending a fortune. Number two, good healthcare. As we get older, access to good doctors really matters. People want hospitals nearby, specialists who actually take appointments, and care that doesn't require driving 2 hours out of town. The third thing is weather. Some people want sunshine all year. Others like seeing the seasons change. Either way, most of us just want to avoid extreme heat, snowstorms, or weather that keeps us stuck inside all day. Number four, the right kind of house. A lot of retirees don't want big houses with lots of stairs and lots of yard work. They want something simple, safe, and easy to take care of. Maybe a ranch-style home or a condo close to stores and doctors. Number five, being close to family. For some people, being near kids and grandkids is a must. Others want to be close enough to visit without hopping on a plane. It's all about having connection or space, depending on what you need. Number six, things to do. Retirement doesn't mean sitting around doing nothing. Most people want to keep busy. They want to take a walk, they want to play golf, they want to volunteer, they want to go to local events, maybe even travel or try a new hobby. Number seven, taxes. Nobody loves talking about taxes, but they matter. Some places tax your Social Security or retirement, some don't. Property taxes, sales taxes, it all adds up, and it can really change your monthly budget. Number eight, a community feel. At the end of the day, you want to feel at home. Can you see yourself enjoying the neighborhood, making friends, feeling safe, finding a good coffee shop or a walking trail? This feeling is huge. So when you take a step back and you look at all that, money, healthcare, weather, housing, family, stuff to do, taxes, and how it all feels, you start to realize retirement isn't just about slowing down. It's about finding a place where life feels easier, more enjoyable, and maybe even a little exciting again. And here's the truth. There's not one perfect place, but there are places that come pretty close to checking off most of those boxes. And that's what you want to find. So let me walk you through how Lexington, Kentucky stacks up. And I'm going to be honest about the goods and the not so goods. And by the end, you'll have a clearer picture of whether this could be a place you'd actually want to call home when you retire. Hey, if you're still watching this, thanks for sticking around. If this video is helpful, please hit the subscribe button. I share tips about living in Lexington and making smart moves. All right, let's keep going. Let's start with what's usually at the top of the list, cost of living. Lexington is what I'd call affordable, but not cheap. You're not getting it dirt cheap prices like some rural towns, but compared to bigger cities, especially like Chicago, New York, or anywhere on the West Coast, your money goes a whole lot further here. Average home price is still well below the national average, and you can get a nice, comfortable home in a safe area without having to downsize your life or dig deep into your retirement savings. Property taxes are low, which is a big deal long term. Utilities, gas, groceries, all fairly average or slightly below depending on where you're coming from. So if you're on a fixed income or you just want to make your retirement money last a little longer, Lexington is going to give you some breathing room. Healthcare. As we age, it becomes more and more important. Lexington has some of the best medical care in the state, hands down. We've got UK Healthcare, which is nationally ranked, and Baptist Health in Lexington, which is highly rated too. There are some smaller clinics and urgent care centers all around town, so you're not driving an hour for a checkup. You need a specialist? We've got a heart doctors, cancer treatment centers, orthopedic specialists, you name it. And if you're someone who deals with chronic illness or you expect to need more medical care in the future, having access like this is huge. You're not just hoping the small town doctor can squeeze you in. There are real options here. That's a big deal for retirees. Weather. Well, here's where it really depends on what you want. Lexington has 4 real seasons. Spring is gorgeous. There's blooming trees and green grass. Summer can be a little hot and humid, especially in July and August, but it's not unbearable. Fall, it's one of the best times of the year. It's cool, it's crisp, and absolutely beautiful with the leaves changing. Winter, we get a little snow. Usually not a ton, but enough to cover the ground a few times a year. Some years, it's just cold and rainy. If you hate any kind of cold weather, that might be a deal breaker. But if you like a little bit of season change, Lexington really delivers. You can still get outside most of the year. You can take walks, you can go to the farmer's market, or you can sit on your porch with a blanket and coffee. It's not Florida, but it's not Chicago either. Housing options. When it comes to housing, you've got choices. You can find small, easy to maintain house close to shopping and doctors, or you can look for something out in the countryside with a little more land and privacy. There's also townhomes and condos that take care of your exterior maintenance for you. Great if you don't want to deal with mowing the yard or fixing the roof. And we do have a few 55 plus communities nearby, although they're not everywhere. But even outside of those, a lot of the neighborhoods here are quiet, peaceful, and full of folks who live there for years. The key is you don't have to settle. You can find something that fits your lifestyle, your budget, and the way you want to live. Okay, family and travel. If your kids or grandkids live in the region, Lexington is super convenient. It's right in the middle of Kentucky with highways going in every direction. You can get to Louisville, to Cincinnati, to Nashville, all within a couple of hours. And for longer trips, Lexington's Bluegrass Airport is easy to use. It's small, so you're not waiting in giant lines or dealing with massive crowds. There's daily flights to major hubs like Charlotte, Atlanta, and Dallas, so it's not hard to get where you're going. If your family lives across the country and you plan to visit a lot, you might want to check the flight prices. It's not always the cheapest, but for most people, travel in and out of Lexington is smooth and manageable. Things to do. Lexington isn't a huge city, but it packs in a lot of personality. You've got Keeneland, one of the most beautiful horse tracks in the country. Even if you're not into racing, it's fun to go and people watch and walk the grounds. There are walking trails all over town, beautiful parks, a big botanical garden called the Arboretum, and tons of local events like art fairs and music festivals. There's a strong local food scene too. Tons of farm-to-table restaurants, coffee shops, bakeries, and even bourbon distilleries you can take a tour of. If you're someone who wants peace and quiet, you can absolutely find that here. But if you want to stay active and social, there's plenty going on without being overwhelmed. It's the best of both worlds. Now, taxes. It's not perfect, but it's manageable. I'll be honest, Kentucky isn't the best retirement tax state. but it's also far from the worst. Social Security is not taxed here. That's a big deal. And for other types of retirement income, like pensions or 401ks, you get an exemption on the first $31,110 per person, which helps a lot. Property taxes are low, especially compared to other states. And sales tax is pretty average, nothing crazy. So while it's not a zero tax state like Florida or Tennessee, it's still friendly enough that most retirees find it fair. As long as you plan ahead, the taxes here shouldn't hold you back. Okay, on to the community feel. This is one of the biggest reasons people end up staying here, including me. Lexington just feels good. It's not too big or too small. People are friendly without being nosy. There's a mix of longtime locals and folks that moved here from all over. And there's this feeling that you're part of something, not just living in a house, but part of a community. Whether it's chatting with someone at the grocery store, joining a walking group, or going to church or a local event, you can plug in as much or as little as you want. At the end of the day, choosing where to retire isn't just about one thing. It's about all the pieces and how they fit together for you. What feels right? What gives you peace of mind? What helps you wake up in the morning and feel like your time, your money, and your energy are going to things that matter? Lexington, Kentucky isn't perfect, but no place is. What it is, it's affordable, it's welcoming, it's easy to get around, it's full of good people and good care. It has enough to do without feeling busy and enough peace without feeling isolated. If you're looking for a place that lets you slow down a little bit but still live fully, Lexington might be worth a closer look. Where you live matters, and so does who you have in your corner when you're figuring it out. So if you want to talk more about what life could look like here, I'd love to continue the conversation. You can work with me or one of the experienced agents on our team. Just book a call using the link callnhc.com. I always love it when my viewers turn into clients. And hey, we started this Facebook group. It's called Living in Lexington, KY. It's not full of sales posts or ads. It's just a place where you can ask questions, get real answers, and learn from the locals what it's like to live, to work here, and to raise a family in Lexington. If you're thinking about moving here, or you already live here and you want to meet more people, come check out the Facebook page. I'll put the link in the description so you can join us there. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's a free way to support me, and I'll see you in the next video.